face. Large face. Voiceover off.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer bought himself a new six-pack. Oh, hi there, folks. And today's video, little special video before Christmas, is on this, the ukulele. Ukuleles are great little instruments, and they're really coming back into fashion these days. I got this one last year for Christmas. Thanks, Steph. Or was it the year before? I can't remember. Anyway, as I say, ukuleles, they're really coming back into fashion. They're fantastic little instruments. They are not toys, as some instrument snobs say they are. I mean, to be honest, these people just need to get their facts right and take the medication before they're let out the padded cell. Ukuleles are definitely proper instruments, the same as harmonicas. They are very underrated. I don't play mine nearly enough, I've got to be honest, because I play the guitar and several other instruments, but when I do play it, it's a lot of fun. You can use anything to play these. You can use a pick, like this one. It's a standard guitar pick. It's actually quite a heavy pick, this one. There goes the talking clock there. Yes, that was a very poorly clock played on the ukulele there. Yeah, this is actually quite a heavy pick, but you can use your fingers to strum these. You can use the back of your fingernail. You can use your thumb. Doesn't really matter. You can use the real big felt picks if you want. I like these heavy picks because they just give a real nice gentle sound. They're not very good for strumming. I generally use something a lot lighter, but for this video I'm using this pick because on this video I hesitate to say this lesson because this is very informal because we're heading up to Christmas and I can't be bothered with formalities. I'm going to teach you a minimum of 6 chords. So this is for all you beginning ukulele players. You've just got a ukulele for Christmas. If you want to buy one, use your common sense. I urge you to do that. If you see a ukulele for £10 and you think, my God, that's too good to be true, odds are it is. It's going to be awful. Same as if you buy a £10 guitar. This one, these are available on Amazon for £52. Comes with a nice gig bag here, which makes it nice and portable. So portable, in fact, I actually left this at somebody's house once, completely by accident. A few too many cups of tea, and it got left behind just because it was so small. I didn't notice it wasn't on my back, being quite a large chap. So anyway, let's get to these chords. The uke has 4 strings. They're all different types, by the way. Soprano, concert, which this one is, and tenor. They are all more or less the same instrument, just a little bit bigger in size, and the same tuning. The baritone ukulele, which is a starter, you will probably want to avoid. That also has 4 strings, but it is tuned like the last 4 strings of a guitar. As I say, when you're just starting out, a soprano or a concert uke is probably your best bet. You can be any age to play this, from 7 to 70. It doesn't matter. And these have nylon strings, so they're nice and soft on your fingers. And they are tuned like this, from ceiling to floor. Now, you strum from ceiling to floor. I'm holding it in this way. You can hold it upright like this. I've seen people have them up in the air. I've seen people put straps on them. Doesn't matter, you know. No holds barred when it comes to the uke. So then, let's get to it. And you already have a chord, actually, if you just strum across the strings, which is a jazz chord. I believe it's a C5 chord, but that's not really good for playing tunes. So we're going to really be focusing on the dominant chords for playing tunes. And we might throw in a few jazz chords here and there as well. So your first chord, you're only going to need this finger. I'm not being rude. You will need just that first finger of your left hand. And I want you to put that first finger on the first fret of the string nearest the floor, your A string. That's the note you should get. So if you strum from the ceiling to the floor, you get a C major chord. Now, if you move that finger one fret to the left, you get a C6 chord. So you can really jazz it up. Get more than one finger involved if you want to. One more fret to the left, so you're on your first fret, you get a C7 chord. So you can really get technical. That's going to get irritating after a while, just strumming C chords. So you've got your C major, your C6, your C7, and your C5. But eventually you're going to want to change chord, because I don't think there's a song that just stays in and around C chords all the while. So our next chord is an F chord. And you play that by putting I'm going to use the second finger of my left hand on the string nearest the ceiling, which is your G string, spare me the laughs, second fret, and my first finger of my left hand, first fret of the E string, which is the string second most to the floor. So your strings G, C, E, A, so we're fretting our G and our E strings, and we just strum down. Nice F chord. Good place to strum, by the way, is where the neck joins the body. That's the best place. You get a nice mellow, big sound there. So you could play a song here using just an F and a C7 chord. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird don't sing, Papa's gonna buy you a diamond ring, and so on. So another chord. We're gonna actually no, I've changed my mind. Another one finger chord is your A minor chord. This is a very basic A minor chord. All you do, place that first finger, second fret of the G string, strum down. Now, to jazz it up a little, you can use your ring finger and put it on the third fret of the A string. So you've got a bit of a riff going, just jazzes that A minor chord up a bit. But if you wanted to make it an A major chord, just switch your fingers around, put the second finger of your left hand onto the second fret of the G string, or your first, whichever is more comfortable, because I've got quite big hands, we're having a bit of a battle here, and then your second or first finger, whichever's more comfortable. In my case, I'm using my first finger onto the first fret, I beg your pardon, of your C string. So second finger, second fret of the G, first finger, first fret of the C, and we strum down like this. That's an A major chord. Now then, a D chord. This is quite a nice one. We're going to use 3 fingers for this chord. We're moving on to 3 finger chords. So jam them all together. The first, second and third finger. And we're going to put them on the second fret of the fourth, third and second string. So the only string that's open is that A string nearest the floor. The other 3 strings are fretting to make this D chord. want to make it a D7, just take the little finger and put it onto the 3rd fret of the A string. And last of all, the G chord. Where would we be without our G chord? That's a 3-finger chord as well. So we're going to take our 2nd finger, place it onto the 2nd fret of our A string, the 3rd finger onto the 3rd fret of our E string, and the 1st finger onto the 2nd fret of our C string. Now, if this isn't pitch perfect, you know, don't stress over it. These are nylon strings. They do pop out of tune easily. And there we are. Those are your basic uke chords. Have fun with them. Play around with them. Make some music. Make some noise. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a uke Christmas and a Happy New Year. Aloha. I can't remember what Happy Christmas and Happy New Year is in Hawaiian. Something like Malaka Liki Laka something or other. But yeah, a few basic uke chords. Have fun with them. And above all, enjoy making music with your brand new ukulele. I'll see yous.
Voiceover on. Camera. Take picture. Stop recording video.